How do you switch from day shift to night shift with your intermittent fasting windows? That's one of the most popular questions that I get, and I'm going to answer it today. Now, there's three things you're going to want to do to make that transition a little bit easier. The first thing you're going to want to do is get a really, really good night's sleep. We know that if we don't sleep well, our cortisol levels spike. This causes cravings, especially for sweets and carbs, and those are things that are not going to set you up for success. They're not going to align with your intermittent fasting goals. So make sure you get a really good night's sleep. Part two, you want to add electrolytes to your water or add salt to your water and ensure you're properly hydrating. Making sure you're hydrating means that your body won't mistake hunger signals and thirst signals and won't be sending you the wrong messages. Plus, we know that even if we're a little bit dehydrated, our energy stores go down and we feel depleted, leading us to reach for those sugary snacks. And the third thing you're going to want to do to support your body is to choose meals that have a higher protein content. We know that protein will keep us feeling satiated. A little bit of fat as well will help us keep us feeling full. And if we avoid having too many carbs, we're not going to spike our blood sugar and then therefore spike our insulin and cause the roller coaster of energy and crashing. So those are my top 3 tips to make a transition from a day shift to a night shift or vice versa, but give yourself a day of intuitive eating in between those shifts. We often think it's all or nothing with intermittent fasting, but sometimes you need a longer eating window on those days. The best way to think about it is normally we follow an 80-20 rule where we're really strict with ourselves 80% of the time, and we have 20% of the time for indulgences or parties or things that are outside of our normal schedule. So give yourself that little bit of grace with intermittent fasting as well, especially if you're working against your body or you're against your body's natural clock. So give yourself that intuitive eating window. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have additional questions, please leave them down below.